Hi guys, Module 5 of Social Media Marketing Mastery from Crickets to Clients. So I'm just going to jump right on in, guys, and let's have a look at the overview of what this course is going to be about. Let me share my screen with you, so bear with me for a second, and let me just exit this gallery view. Sorry, I want to exit the gallery view. Sorry about that. Is it not working? This has been playing up. Sorry, I've had to try and do this a couple of times. Let's see. This is where we are at. So we're in customer personas. Sorry, let me go back. So module 5 is all about customer personas for your business. So I wanted to jump on just to give a quick overview on this, because customer personas is one of probably the most important things you can ever do for your business. And by the end of this module, you're going to know how to create a customer persona for your business. And you're probably sitting there just now, sorry, I've got a really sore dry throat, wondering what is a customer persona if you've never heard of it. It's a term that we use in marketing to identify your exact target audience. So we'll look at their behaviours, their interests, their hobbies, what they could be reading about in the market data, so what they're actively researching right now, what they're looking to buy, what they're looking to sell. We can identify social networks, devices and browsers that they're using. So customer personas for your business. Dial in and identify your exact target audience. So we're going to look at the demographics. So say, for example, if they're a luxury house owner, then they probably drive a luxury car or a high-end car that's reliable, like a Mercedes or an Audi or a BMW. So that the kind of brands. They maybe follow designer names. They maybe shop at Cruise Clothing, for example. They maybe buy CP Company or Stone Island or Burberry or Celine or, I don't know, Fendi, Versace or Armani. But this is where you're going to drill right down in customer personas for your business, because everyone is not your target audience. So we're going to identify exactly where your prospects hang out online and offline in this module. So what newspapers, what magazines, what radio, what TV, what programs they follow, what channels, what celebrities. You're going to identify their behaviours, their interests and their topics. That's contextual, what they're reading about. You're going to identify their social networks, their devices, the browsers they use, the hobbies, their interests, brands, celebs, clothing, jewellery, etc. And you're probably saying, did we not do that in the last one? But no, because this is completely different. So you're going to have different customers. So you might have Mr. and Mrs. Smith, who are aged 70 plus, who live in a luxury home, and for example, Largs, they've retired, they're maybe ex-school teachers. Their interests are, for example, in behaviours. They might like going on holiday. They might like doing city breaks. If it's, for example, somebody that's younger, they might be into weightlifting or sports. They might, if they're from Scotland, Glasgow, they might be into Rangers or Celtic, or if they're from Edinburgh, Hearts or Hibs or rugby. So what teams, what football, what's their interests, what's their hobbies, what brands are associated with those. So, you know, that you might get Night Pure. They might also like brands like Lily's Kitchen if they're a dog owner. They might like brands like Pedigree Chum or Pets at Home. They might also like to watch TV programmes like Dogs Behaving Badly. That's what I need to get. What audio do they listen to? You know, if they're older and they're retired, they perhaps get dogs. They probably don't watch YouTube. They maybe don't even watch. Sorry, they maybe don't even go to websites that much. They maybe don't even have smartphones. So what programs are they watching on television? They maybe like David Attenborough and documentaries, or they might like reading. So what are they reading? Do they read The Telegraph, The Guardian? What are they listening to? They might be listening to Gold or Smooth Radio. They're probably not listening to apps or streaming. They're probably not into social networking. Although in saying that, I've got an uncle who's nearly 90 and he's on Facebook, and another uncle who's 87 and he's also on Facebook. So they both have smartphones, but most of these people are using tablets. Most of the retired people we find, they call them silver surfers, and they are using tablets, and usually Apple as well, because it's a higher disposable income. Also, what brands or celebrities or influencers, based on all of the above, are they interested in? So I want you to do that for 4 different customers of yours, 4 different personas. So I'll leave you to do that on your own. And so there's some extra paper if you need it for all those different personas there. And without any further ado, I'm going to leave you to go ahead and carry on and do the exercise. And I am going to stop sharing my screen just so that I can say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next module. Thank you. Bye-bye.